Today is Sunday the 24th of January and it is the day that I'm getting the COVID vaccine. I thought I would document how it goes, how I'm feeling before, during, and then maybe a couple of days after and the following weeks. Have some notes on this phone of what I need to tell you so far, about like the booking process and why I'm getting it. So let's get started. Firstly, I'm getting the vaccine because I fall under the category of health and social workers. I currently work in the COVID labs and I have done for a good few months now, so I guess that's the reason why I'm going to be getting it today. I think that I should also say that this is my experience with the vaccine. I'm young and quite healthy. I don't think I have any underlying health conditions, so that all because this is what happens to me and my experience with it doesn't mean that it's going to be the exact same for you or for anyone else. So if you do have any questions or concerns, then you should just like speak to your doctor or somebody like that, because I'm not a professional. So there's been people asking if I had a choice to get the vaccine or if because of my job I have to get the vaccine, and everyone had a choice whether they want to get it or not. We were just sent the email and then it was up to us if we wanted to book it or not. So I do want to get it and that is why I'm getting it today. So mummy and daddy just dropped me off and I'm walking around now because it was actually like really busy and there was nowhere to park, but I'm feeling a wee bit nervous now, to be honest, and that's why I'm talking really quickly. So I've just arrived here now at the Royal Victoria Hospital and I've got my worker pass and I've got my ID and my confirmation text or email, and then also a mask because that is all stuff that you need to bring. So I'm just going to wait outside now until it's time to go in. So that's me all done and vaccinated. It was actually really good and like so quick and like really easy to follow all these like steps and everything. So when you went in, you basically just told them your name, showed them your ID, and then you followed the wee one-way system and like stood on all the wee things on the floor. When you went into the room, everyone like literally got vaccinated at the same time, sitting in a circle. So I couldn't just start recording or like whip out my camera or anything. So I wasn't really able to get any footage inside, but yeah, it wasn't sore at all. I like literally barely felt it, and I'm not good with any stuff like that. But the woman said maybe later on it might get a bit sore, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'll just tell you more about it when I get home because I'm like standing out the street. Good evening. So it is now later on Sunday. It's a good bit later on. It's like 6 hours post-vaccine, and I can report that I have had no extra eyes or limbs start to grow. So it's been pretty successful so far. I actually had a really great time at the vaccination centre, to be honest. Everyone I spoke to was lovely. I actually seen someone that I know from the COVID labs and he was getting his vaccine across the room. We were like, oh, hello. It was also just a great day. It was a really good day out, to be honest. I would highly recommend it. Apart from that, I realised that I forgot to tell you what vaccine I got. So I got the Pfizer vaccine and it was honestly like, wouldn't even have known it went in my arm. I actually didn't realise it was over. The woman was like, yeah, that's you. And I was like, oh, right, okay. Maybe like 40 minutes afterwards, my arm started to feel a bit heavy, but like not really heavy, just like a wee bit heavy. It was kind of as if I'd been punched by someone who was like kind of strong, but like not really strong, like just a wee tiny, like medium strength. So yeah, it was grand. So yeah, overall I would say it was definitely a pretty successful and positive experience, and I actually will be doing it again in 12 weeks time. So I'll tell you about the booking process now actually, because I didn't get to do that earlier when I was in a rush. But so the booking process, how does it work? Let's see. So firstly, I was sent a link from my work, and basically I just clicked on the link and it took me to the booking website. When I was on the booking website, there was 3 separate sections to go through. So the first section was like safety warnings and precautions, and that was basically like it told you about the kind of people that can't really get the vaccine. There was literally so few people that can't get the vaccine. Secondly, then was information on attending the appointment. So it just basically told you things like go alone. If you have any symptoms of COVID at the minute, then basically don't go either, and don't go if you've been part of a trial, and it told you what stuff to bring with you as well. Then the third part basically was booking the appointment. So to book the appointment, you just filled out all your general kind of generic details like name, address, contact number, email. Oh yeah, so also in that part you needed to know your health and care number, which I did not know, but I just asked Mummy and Mummy found it for me. It turns out it's actually on like this wee card you get when you're really young, and it's also on your prescriptions if you have any prescriptions lying about. But yes, you do have one. I didn't know I had one, but I did. So then once I filled all that out, it took me through, and I just like picked what location I wanted to go to. There was 5 different hospitals. 2 were in Belfast, so I just picked the Royal. It was between the Royal and the Ulster for me, but I went for the Royal just because there was appointments sooner available for the Royal, so I was able to get one within 2 days, whereas if I wanted to go to Ulster we'd have had to wait like 5 days, and I just wanted now like get over and done with. So I picked the day, I picked the time, and I picked the location myself, and then they sent me through the confirmation email and text. Also, when I booked, they automatically booked me in for my 12-week second appointment, so that's when I get the second vaccine, basically to make sure that I'm covered like long term. They sent through that appointment automatically, so it's exactly 12 weeks later, so that means I'm going to be getting my second one on Easter Sunday. My arm's getting dead. Yeah, on Easter Sunday at the exact same time. I asked today if I need to change this, say I'm not available that day or I'm working or something, if I'll be able to change it, and they said yeah, you just go online yourself and change it on that, like on the booking systems. Hello, so it is now Monday evening, and I just thought I would check in with how I've been feeling today. So I woke up like pretty early today. I had loads of energy. I got up and did a leg workout, and it all went like completely fine. I did the exact same weights I would do at home on any other day, and the only difference was like sometimes lifting the plates off the ground I had to just use my right arm instead of the left arm, because the left arm was still like a wee bit heavy and it just wasn't as strong today. But apart from that, everything else was exactly the same. After that I went for a 12k uphill walk, and I had loads of energy for that as well. I just felt completely fine. Then on the way home in the car, I actually started to feel like a bit sick, and like I actually could have been sick, but I wasn't sick. Although I would get travel sick sometimes, so it's quite hard to tell if like that's from the vaccine or if that's just my like travel sickness that I would get. So I don't know, it could be either. Like it doesn't mean to say it was sickness from the vaccine, although it does say 1 in 10 experience sickness, so it could have been a mix. You never really know. I know my granny felt sick the day afterwards and she got pains in her leg and stuff, but I didn't get anything like that. So. Hello, so I just thought I'd do my last update on how the vaccine went. So it's now 1 week later, and I just have felt like myself the whole week. There's been no other weird or strange side effects. I've just felt pretty good, so I'd say overall my experience was pretty positive, and yeah, I would recommend it. But if anyone has any questions about my experience, then just message me or leave a comment and I'll get back to you. And thank you for watching. Bye.